Assalamualaikum. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi taala wabarakatuh. And very good morning. Salam Jumaat. Thank you to each and every one of you for being here with us today. I would like to thank Allah Subhanahu wa taala for His mercy and countless blessing for giving us this opportunity to come together to this event. I would like to wish you and your family a bit of health and safety in this difficult time. As we all experience an unprecedented situation with the global COVID pandemic, as someone wise once said to me, the show must go on. COVID-19 will leave a lasting imprint on our daily activity. Personally, I believe COVID-19 causing permanent changes to some of us, if not most of us. This pandemic teaches us a very important lesson. Never give up, be patient and rebel. Hi, my name is Faiz. I'm the director of SKC Education Group. SKC is an education technology company which brings the educator and learner closer together. Honestly, we at SKC feel the pinch in our stomach because of this pandemic. Who doesn't, right? We struggle like anyone else do since the beginning of pandemic. As you all know, COVID-19 is causing a tragic loss of life, turning our world upside down, affecting millions of people in Malaysia and billions around the world. The national and personal income have shrunk. All the makcik kiah have to tie their belly, and the breadwinners struggle to put food on the table for the family. The bill have due, and worst part, we heard and saw all sort of fake news, and like some kind of tabloid kind of thing. And thank you to our government for providing us the vaccine, but speedy vaccination is very much needed, especially to elderly. Even the vaccine has been distributed and many has been vaccinated, yet the impact to our society is much greater than that. Company is laying off the worker, businesses are closing down every now and then, property are abandoned with no takers, students are left behind in their study, stock market were uncertain, more than 100,000 SMEs are dead according to Ministry of International Trade and Industry (MITI) by the end of 2021. But one thing is certain, and I always believe what goes up must come down. And what goes down, inshallah, will go up. I am not here to scare you at all. This is the reality bites. We need to do the reality check. What is happening right now in Malaysia and around the world are real. People are struggling. Sabar, be patient. There's a light at the end of the tunnel. There's always hope. Trust God. Trust Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Therefore, to answer all of the above issue of uncertainty and the preparation that need to be done, we have these two distinguished speakers from UC Tun Abu Razak or UNIRAZAK in short. Okay, without further ado, let me introduce our first speaker for today. Alright, our second speaker for today is Professor Dr. Benjamin Chan. In common, both of them are in the field of helping, managing, and developing students to achieve the highest potential. Alright, without further ado, let's get started. Okay, Dr. Joe. How are you, Dr. Joe?
Thank you. I'm fine. Thank you, Faiz. Thank you for inviting me for this session. Yeah, it's
Don't
try
worry,
to
you're most
to
welcome.
share our experience. Yeah, that's right.
Okay, Doctor, before we get started, there are a few questions that comes from the student itself. All right. So maybe you can tell us a little bit more on about UNIRAZAK, and then maybe you can continue with the overall view on the current economic condition, and maybe you can explain to us, right, what is happening right now, socially, emotionally, right, as compared to pre-COVID-19, right? So how, but and then additional, one more question from the student, right? How do the part-time student coping with their study, yeah, doctor? And then in general, generally, how the coping with their life? That's the most important part, all right? So I think we can continue with the question, all right? Can I have your view on that, doctor?
Okay, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh, and very good morning. All right, I'm here today. I need to talk something like very useful to us for me to share with all of you. All right, I will start my topic just to introduce you about UNIRAZAK. Yeah, this is very important that you must have some information about UNIRAZAK. Then after that we go through the whole session. Okay, all right. Basically, UNIRAZAK is private university. It was established in 1997. Yeah. Then we are among the first IPTS in Malaysia. Yeah. Since 1997. Then we are also have a status, open UC status, means that we can offer conventional and open and distance learning program. UNIRAZAK focus in the field of more focus on business, government and public policy, education, and also very strong in terms of the continuing education segment, yeah, for education. All right. Um, Now we are located in in Kuala Lumpur. Yeah, everybody knows where is this Ampang Park LRT station. Just 500 meters from there. Yeah, located very strategically in Kuala Lumpur city center. Yeah. Then our aspiration, actually, we want to achieve 100% applicability rate for our graduates. Yeah, so a part of it, also we want to to be the to ensure that graduate are the top choice by employers, enterprise, and industry. That is UNIRAZAK. All right. So we are more focused, as I mentioned earlier, we are more focused on business, government, public policy, education. We have we offer a program from foundation studies up to the highest qualification, which is PhD qualification. Yeah. When we talk about UNIRAZAK, we talk about this professional qualification that we embed most of our program with this professional qualification. For example, yeah, I just give you one example. We are the only university in the world that we embed CPA Australia papers, accounting papers in our Bachelor of Accounting in UNIRAZAK. This is how, why? Because we want to offer robust, unique, and class-leading courses to our students, yeah, to Malaysian or to international student, yeah. Then secondly, I just want to touch about the Bachelor of Taxation as well. We do a lot of, we do collaboration with the CTRM. Yeah, CTRM is Chartered Taxation Institute of Malaysia. Those graduated with this Bachelor in Taxation of Taxation, they will get also professional certification from CTRM, and also as I mentioned, Bachelor of Accounting as well. So can you imagine, with one pathway, you will get the accounting, you can get about 4 qualification. Bachelor Accounting from UNIRAZAK, Bachelor Business Analysis, majoring in Financial from the Vacancy. If you go to Vacancy, CPA Australia, then also the CMI, Chartered Management Institute certification from the UK. That is about the UNIRAZAK. Basically, UNIRAZAK, we are more focused on the quality. 90% of our academic with 10 years experience, teaching experience in industry and also in academic line. After that, 70% of our academician with additional professional qualification like CPA, ACCA, CIMA, and also CMI. A part of it, can you imagine 47% of the academician, they are PhD holders. So that is about UNIRAZAK. So we are a city campus located in the city center. The focus also more to the business field. That is about UNIRAZAK. All right. Next, I like to give some view. The question by Chief Faiz just now. All right. How bad is the current economic, social, and emotional situation as compared to pre-COVID? In terms of maybe part-time student, study in Malaysia right now, or in general, how our people coping with the current pandemic. All right, let I go to just give some view what we are facing right now. All right. Okay, because I just got this I read some article from the Asia ASB. They put this, the author stated that in the United States, USA, the small business administration aspect, half of the 30 million small businesses to close, and will lose 47 million jobs due to the pandemic, leaving 32% unemployment rate for this year. And it's not only in the US. Every other country is bracing for the similar challenge as well. Okay, so I just want to give this is something like what I believe. Okay, for this we make comparison before COVID-19, and now we are in the era of COVID-19. When we when we practice business, we when implement the way of doing business before the COVID-19 totally is all what they call that norm. Now we have to change, because to cope with this new environment, new uncertainty, about the environment, about the health, about the education, we have to adapt that with this kind of changes. So what we have done before, what we did before, definitely we cannot use it effectively during this COVID-19 situation. So a lot of organization, many of them, try to find solution how to cope with this situation. All right. Then it's not only because UNIRAZAK is IPTS, we are also as a business organization. So like it or not, we have to find solution how we're going to minimize the impact to our business. All right. So one and the only I believe solution that we think that more advisable to adopt is to go for this, to utilize of the technology, to utilize the digital platform, to make it more attractive to the new new users. They are not really familiar with this online platform. They don't really familiar with this virtual kind of meeting. Yeah. So what we have to do, just to give some experience in UNIRAZAK, we try to minimize the impact of COVID-19, because we never stop our intake for the last 2 years. Yeah. So the intake is still going on. We don't believe that we have to stop the student intake, even though during the COVID. Yeah. But what we did, actually, we strengthen and we enrich our digital present. Yeah. Something like for this teaching and learning, we strengthen our in-house platform. We call it UROX. Then powered by the Canvas LMS. That is number one. But I'm also a part of doing I'm one of the academician as well. A part of it, my core functions, is focus on sales and marketing department. Yeah, to bring in new student. New student means that new income to UNIRAZAK. What we did, we utilize all sort of digital platform, you know, to bring in students, to get the leads from the market, to communicate, with the potential using webinar, So during COVID, pandemic, we try to minimize all the personal contact with this staff and the potential. The only way that we can reach our customer is using a digital platform. Okay, this is based on my experience. Of course, we can minimize the impact. Alhamdulillah, we did very well. Alhamdulillah, in 2020. Then I hope this year also we will try to minimize the impact. Why? We believe that instead of complaining about the situation, about the pandemic, about the subsidy from the government, about the financial assistance from the government. What we are doing right now, to be very creative, yeah, in terms of how we're going to reach the market. That is more important, you know, how we're going to reach the market. Yeah, of course. During this pandemic, our sales and marketing staff, or all UNIRAZAK, we have to double up, our effort. Yeah, why? Because we cannot use the as an excuse not to perform well. Yeah, that is a big challenge for us. Okay, in terms of overview economy of Malaysia, in terms of the for the people. Yeah, I believe, when we have old norm before the COVID. Now we have a new norm during COVID. After the post-COVID situation, totally different. Yeah, we wouldn't go back to our old norm. What we have to do now, we have to enrich what we are doing right now, in terms of to minimize the cost. Okay, to maximize the profit. So what is very important right now, the manpower, or the of the organization. Yeah, we have to retrain more towards this the digital economic, gig economic. Okay, that is a very, very important, because we won't go back to our old situation anymore. What we have to do now, we have to move forward. So how are we going to make decision about to have a big office, or we want to have good connectivity, internet connectivity? We have to choose. All right. So we try to minimize the OPEX. All right. So this kind of thing must have very very well planning. Yeah, We have to do that. All right. So in terms of the manpower, how they going to get exposed with the technology, with that digital platform, how they going to minimize their skill for marketing skill or sales skill using technology, what are the things that they have to do it unique, very unique approach, with a unique approach to reach the potential customer. That is very important right now. Okay, so for the manpower, what we have to do now, we have to see what are the skill, knowledge, and attitude towards digital economic or gig economics, or e-business. Yeah, so we have to ask ourselves, are we good enough to compete with the rest in terms of to get a good job, okay, decent job in the future? Because now, like it or not, everyone must go for these five areas that I believe in. These five areas, yeah: social media, digital marketing, business analytics, financial technology, and also artificial intelligence. Yeah, so this kind of the knowledge is a future job knowledge. Yeah, everybody must have. Yeah, everybody must have in term to make them very competitive in the market. Yeah, it's not like it's nice to have it, yeah, but it's compulsory for everyone, because we are not go back to our old norm already. Now we have in our new norm, so we're going to have a better, rather, I mean, in term of in term of knowledge about the digital economics. Okay, so the student, yeah, that's why in UNIRAZAK we know how to chart, how to train, how to equip our student, yeah, our student with this kind of knowledge, skill, knowledge, and attitude towards this digital economics. Yeah, so why most of our what you say our program, we have this kind of element. Just to give you one example, for our BBA, yeah, Bachelor of Business Administration, we have a five measures that cover that the five pillars that I have shared just now: social media, digital marketing, business analytics, yeah, fintech, and artificial intelligence. Even though they are I mean, the student will learn about the business, but this five element is very important for them to know, yeah, to make them competitive in the market, and will increase that will increase their employability rate. Yeah, they can go anywhere they like. Okay, it's not only focus on one area, such as business, but they can be a consultant. They can be entrepreneurs. Yeah, coming back to this the economic situation right now. The big organization, the big I mean government, if they want to reset on the whole the whole landscape, is very difficult. Will invest a lot of money, or funds, yeah. So but I think to have that to become Malaysia as the entrepreneurial kind of nation, we have to be have more entrepreneurs. Yeah, entrepreneurs. Why? Entrepreneurs, they have this kind of attitude that risk taker. Very fluid. They don't need to have a big investment to start the business. Okay, then at the same time they are very technology savvy right now. So our government should focus on this group. To provide more, to create more, or to generate more entrepreneurs. Yeah, to to reduce the impact of COVID-19. If, yeah, of course, a big organization, they have to, if they want to embark in a big project, they need a huge investment. Yeah, at the same time they need a special skill workers that they have to pay more. Yeah, for these digital entrepreneurs, they utilize all these kind of digital platform to reach their customer. Then they are very adaptive to the changes. Yeah, so like a government, of course, if they want to have to spark the economy, to reset the economic, yeah, so they have to start big project, national project. This is also it takes some time to to implement. Yeah, so in short, I think to strengthen our entrepreneurship, yeah, to create more entrepreneurs, is is a good solution to tackle the impact of post COVID kind of situation to Malaysian. All right. I think for now that is some of the the view of UNIRAZAK, and also my view in terms of how we going to to go through after post COVID kind of environment or situation. Back to you, Encik Faiz. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Johari. Thank you, Dr. Johari, for the overview of the current situation. Dr. Johari mentioned that we need to adapt to new norms. Basically, we need to go digital, go online, and then there are few ideas, few happening right now, and most of the students, they wanted to be entrepreneur. And then one of the ways that the government try to improve is to increase the number of entrepreneurs and many more that Dr. Johari has shared to us, right? So to move forward, I think we need to be prepared for the future. But with that, I would like to welcome our second speaker, Professor Dr. Benjamin.
Hello everyone. Hi. Hello everyone. I'm Benjamin. Let's inject Faiz start first. Okay.
Okay, Dr. Johari did mention on the current situation as compared to the pre-pandemic, right? So, with regard to the expectation of the public on the current market, the job market in Malaysia for post-COVID, right? So, what can we expect will happen in the next couple of months in terms of job security? Right? Okay, is there any job opportunity? Is there any at all? Or maybe there is none, or maybe there is increase, right? Maybe there's plenty of job opportunity. Okay, and then what's the human capital? Are there a human capital ready for the next couple of months? All right, to reap the benefit of this new job. Okay, and then the next question will be what kind of skill that we need, right, to be prepared for the post-COVID economy. I think Prof can answer for that question. Thank you.
Okay. A very good morning to everyone. A very good morning to everyone. Well said, really well said for the first speaker and the second speaker as well. And I feel stressed, I'm the third speaker after all the best speaker just now. I like the introduction from Encik Faiz. We should never give up, even though we are confronting with the COVID pandemic time. Never give up. This is a good introduction throughout the entire sessions. And Dr. Joe, the second speaker, he also mentions that we cannot go back to the old norms anymore. We have to look forward for the new norms. I think, yeah, well said. That's really good, really good. Okay, now it's my turn. Just now, Encik Faiz, he threw out few questions. I think the first one is about the job insecurity or the job prospect, the future prospects in the next few months. Let me answer to the job security prospect first. I believe that most of the audience right now are Malaysians. I think are local students, right? So let's introduce Malaysia right now. Obviously, more and more SME, small, medium enterprise, more and more SMEs, they are closing down. Or not even closing down, they just even downsize their business activities. Maybe previously is 5 working days, now it's only just 2 working days or 3 working days. Maybe from a traditional business method, they move to the online or e-commerce methods. This indirectly answer the future prospect, meaning to say that they need less staff. They need less workers to sustain the business. So meaning to say that it will be tough from the fresh bachelor students' point of view. If let's say you are just graduated last year, somewhere on March or May, then it will be tough for you to secure a job, to secure a vacancy. Yes, which is true, which is common, which is currently practicing it now in Malaysia. For the job insecurity, it will be tough. And maybe I would like to add in another point about job security or insecurity. Even though you are lucky, last year, May or July, you managed to secure a new job, a new vacancy. But the global trend right now, the company will give you contract basis, not permanent basis anymore. But come on, if let's say it's a SME, it's a small, medium enterprise, even though in the offer letter, they give you this is a permanent job, but the company might close down. Meaning to say that there is no difference anymore. Is there no significant difference between permanent contract and a contract basis anymore if during this pandemic time, because we cannot guarantee. We are predicting, even Dr. Johari, even Faiz, even I myself, we are just predicting the future prospect. We cannot say that, definitely will close down. No, that's why even the company, they won't give you a promise, this is a permanent job in the next 10 years. This is a permanent job, permanent salary, okay, in the next 20 years. No one can guarantee you anymore. So when we discuss about the job security, I want to give you 2 keywords. The first one is, yes, since the company is downsizing their business activities, it will getting tougher, more difficult to secure a job during this pandemic time. The second point is, more and more companies, they are keen to the contract basis rather than the permanent contract in future. I think I need to cover this until now for the job security. Let's talk to another point, which is just now, Faiz asked me about the human capital. Are we ready? Okay, are we ready for this pandemic? Of course, we are not ready because it's impromptu, am I right? They don't give us time to get ready, actually. So, let's talk about the human capital. Okay, I don't want to go for a very theory, a formal definition for human capital. Come on, this is not a formal lecture, am I right? This is just a more an informal setting sessions. Then, you will ask me, then, Benjamin, how to define human capital? Is it possible I use a very layman English? Human capital means training, reinforcement training, workshops. This is called human capital. Of course, I can even extend the human capital into education level, into my machineries, into my equipment, into the knowledge management. I don't want. But just for today's informal setting sessions, I can even discuss this topic into 2 different directions. The first one, because I'm a lecturer, I haven't introduced myself. I'm Benjamin. I'm the Dean for the Graduate of School, UNIRAZAK. Okay, so maybe today, as the informal setting sessions, let me share you this point. Are the lecturers ready? Are the lecturers ready for COVID pandemic? And are the lecturers ready for online teaching? Wow. Dr. Ben, are you saying that the lecturers are not ready? Come on, be a bit fair to all the lecturers. If you are not ready for online learning, we are also not ready for online teaching, am I right? But we are lucky because UNIRAZAK, we have the online on education since the past 10 years. That's why we are ready for this pandemic. We are ready for this online education. Very smooth sailing so far. Smooth sailing so far. But if let's say, if you ask me, is there any obstacles about the human capital skills? Human capital? Yes, of course. Normally, I teach classroom, class, am I right? Not online, not in front of the camera, not eye contact, okay, looking at the camcorder, not like this one. And sometimes if I want to show my PowerPoint slide, I don't know how to show, how to change the screen. Sometimes I'm muted, I keep on talking with no sounds, am I right? This one actually is, I need some trainings. I need some try and errors until, yes, I'm not confident. I know my eyes should see at the camcorder here. Okay, I know how to change my PowerPoint slides. I even know how to have a good interaction with my online students, with my online audience. I'm even more confident using a different education platform. For example, Zoom, Microsoft Teams, Google Meet, VOOV. There are different platforms, am I right? I have to familiar all these things. You see, even a lecturer, we are experienced in teaching. We still need about, let's say, 3 or 4 buffer times to familiar ourselves during this pandemic time. Same thing happened to the students. I'm talking about the student first. When they say online learning, maybe some of you are sitting in your home, just listening, right? Well, Benjamin said online learning, online education. Should I register myself for MBA? Should I register myself for a short course at UNIRAZAK? Am I ready? Okay, that one, hold the road. Then let me ask you, your human capital, you punya skill, are you ready or not? Not just outside, just at your home. If you want to study, okay, do you have a good internet, a good workstation, a study table? Your family members won't disturb you during the study hours. And then here, can you calm down and write something assignments and submit your assignments on time? Because maybe right now you are work from home, and at the same time, put the allocate some times for your study time. This is what I mean by, okay, are you ready? Are you ready for all these things? Well, students, I liked the points raised by Dr. Johari just now. It's nothing to do with are you ready or not. We cannot go back to the old norms anymore. We have to look forward. We have to looking forward. Yeah, new norms. Work from home, online business. And now, when my turn, let me give you another keyword. Online education. Let me repeat it again. It's online education. It's important. Maybe in the next few months, or I would like to say in the next few years. Online education will be a global trend in future. Okay, skills. Just now, Faiz asked me about skills. Am I right? I try to make it my session is more on the informal and it's a general, everyone can understand for this one about the skills. Am I right? During the pandemic time, very hot topic. I want to give you one hot topic among the academicians. Very hot topic. It's about the systems thinking or designs thinking. Very famous right now. Really a hot cakes right now. Very hot topics. But again, as I mentioned, I'm not going to zoom into the particular point. But maybe I just give you some simple scenario about systems thinking or design thinking. Let's start now. I am Benjamin. I'm just an ordinary staff. Okay, I'm work in company ABC. So my boss Benjamin last year onwards you work from home. So I work from home lah. Pukul 8 sampai pukul 5. So it's a routine ordinary stuff. Yeah. Then I work. My boss call me, I answer. When my boss asks for reports, whatever things, I will submit on time, online. So I am a good staff. Yeah. You want me to clock in, clock out, I do all these things for you. I do all the needful things for you. But now, hey, today I got the chance. I came across this YouTube, this recording, and just now Dr. Benjamin said about system thinking or design thinking. I think it's good to plan for my this year KPI or next year KPI. So I plan January to December. Okay, what I want? I want salary. Okay, I want salary. I want a permanent, a constant salary. What else? Just like Benjamin said, I have to upgrade, not Dr. Benjamin said, even Dr. Johari also mentioned that our attitudes towards these new norms. We must have a positive attitudes towards this new norm. Don't look back to the old norms anymore, okay? I pun tak ingat lah, but I punya office already. It's been 1 more year, 1 year plus, I tak masuk office now, okay? Forget about the old mindset already. Now it's online work from home. And then my KPI, my objective, my goals in the next 5 years, am I right? Okay, write it down. And then, how to achieve? How to achieve? What I need to achieve all these things? Maybe it's education. Upgrade my educations or upgrade my skills. That's why just now, Faiz asked me, what skills you want, am I right? I don't want to mention IT skills, PR skills, just now Dr. Johari said AI, business analytics, am I right? But it depends on industry. Just that I want to bring out this point, design thinking. Come down, write down from January to December, your KPIs, what you want to achieve, and then what skills you need to achieve those objectives. Then write down, maybe you need this kind of skills, then you require a workshop. This another particular public speaking, then you need another training. Then you want to know how to do your personal website, then maybe just an online course. How to conduct an online lecture, online presentation, public speaking, am I right? Then just look for the skills that you need. Write down one by one, and then ask yourself, how can I achieve all these things? You see, systems thinking, we start from the big picture. And then we slowly zoom in what we want. So I don't want to say that, I want the IT skill, I want the business. No. I mean, yeah, we need all these things, but in general, I start from the general big picture first, system thinking first. In general, write down your KPI, your objective, your planning, and then what you need. List it down one by one. And then that will be the answer. What skills you need. It will be varies based on the different individual. Okay, let me recap. Sorry, I'm a lecturer, okay? Let me recap, okay? Job insecurity, human capitals, and then skills required. Okay? I pass back to Faiz. If you have any more questions, you can ask me later on, okay? Thank you, Faiz. Thank you, everyone. Thanks.
Hi, thank you, Prof.
Yeah.
Very interesting. All right, let me summarize the whole thing, basically, that I gather from you, Prof. Yeah? So basically, SMEs are closing down, and there's a pro and cons for it, actually. So for example, for the company, basically, they need less staff, or maybe less office, smaller office, or maybe we can hire not a permanent job or permanent worker, and then basically we can hire a contract worker, right? So
yeah.
Then again, you did mention about the skill set that need to be prepared, that need to have for each one of us. Basically, there are system thinking and design thinking. This is how we look for the skill that we need, that need require for us to move forward or to stay relevant in the industry. Okay, the system
Yes.
thinking, system thinking, like you said just now, is a look at the big picture. Write it down, right? Write it down one by one, and then what skill set that you need to be stay relevant and to stay focused and to stay in the job market, right?
Yep.
So, Prof, again, where can we find the job? Or maybe again, the audience out there want to hear. Maybe they want to upgrade their job, or maybe they want to go for better job, for example, right? Or maybe they want to go up the ladder to become more to be a manager, for example. So where can they find the job? I mean, is there any platform that the audience out there can look at, or maybe there is and some advice that what kind of job they can look look to? Maybe Prof can advise on that.
Okay, thank you, MJ. Let's talk about the vacancy. I mean, where can we get to secure a new jobs for this one? Of course, as we know that there are a general websites online available. Let's say in Malaysia, the famous one will be the Lina Job Street. It's a free of charge website. You can just look at the website and then you can start looking for jobs. Am I right? But allow me to promote UNIRAZAK. Okay, I'm so sorry. Just spend a few more minutes to promote UNIRAZAK. If let's say you enroll yourself at UNIRAZAK MBA programs, and then certain programs are dual awards one. When you finish your master at UNIRAZAK, at the same time, you will get some recognitions from the CMI. CMI is an association where you can get the recognition from this association. And here, I want to say students already. Okay, hi students. Okay, hello audience. Okay, cannot compare one. We cannot compare. Free websites means free websites. Am I right? But let's say you enroll yourself in a certain program. Let's say for the CMI database, they have their own bigger, more powerful vacancy portal. So, okay, you just type, I'm looking for this executive job. You search. If you search in the free website, they can give you 10. But if you search a specific website, let's say UNIRAZAK on the CMI website, they can give you 20. They can give you 200. Macam mana begini punya? How come it could be? Because CMI is international level. Why you just want to look for the local markets? The CMI database provide the international level, international markets for you. Oh, now I get it. That's why, first maybe you can go for the free online available website, for example, Lina Job Street. But maybe if you are interested, please enroll yourself MBA or Master of Business Admin or MIM, Master in Management, or even PhD or MPhil at UNIRAZAK. Certain program, you can even access to the CMI database. And then from there, yes, you can even broaden your vacancy search. But, I said, dun dun, sorry, I give some music first. Okay, music, dun dun. Like Dr. Johari mentioned just now. Dr. John mentioned just now. Oh, my point. You cari kerja pun contract basis. And it will be tough for you to look for a jobs right now. That's why if you go for other forums, other seminars, or other talks, most of the speaker like me, we will give you another suggestions. It's not solution, it's just suggestions. The answer is entrepreneurship. The answer is start your own business. Maybe it's a small business, fine, because we are predicting, like as I mentioned, Sheikh Faiz, Dr. Joe, and I, we are just predicting how terrible, how bad is this COVID pandemic time. Maybe 1 year, maybe 2 years or maybe 3 years. Then, well, you can go for vacancy. You can also at the same time go for entrepreneurship. That's why when people ask me about how can I secure a job, I say, yes, try your luck. But at the same time, why don't I drop you another option? The option is entrepreneurship. Entrepreneurship. Then you can go back to the previous point. System thinking, what I want, what skills I need. Yeah. Then why I need to think like this one? Because the problem is the job security, the job prospect right now, very thin. That's why I need to do something different in future. Okay, that's it from me. I try to make it in a very, very simple way rather than a very heavy lectures. Am I right? Okay, thank you. Thanks. I pass back the mic to Faiz.
Thank you, Prof. Thank you.
Yes.
Okay, like you
Yes.
said, what I gathered from this session, but from you just now, Prof. Basically, if you were to not having a good job, for example, right, and then maybe start at the same level. So what you can do, basically, you continue to study. That's what you mentioned, right? So basically, maybe you can enroll yourself in a master program, which there are plenty of it in UNIRAZAK, for example, or otherwise in any other university. The most important part, you
Yes.
continue study, and then you try to improve. Basically, like you said just now, on the system thinking and design thinking, right? So maybe we can open for question and answer session. Is there any question from the audience? Okay. If there is no question, maybe we can continue with last word from Dr. Johari. Maybe before we close
Okay.
the day.
There's a question there. There's a question there.
Is there a question?
Yeah, there is a question. Can I answer?
Yeah,
Yeah,
there's a
can I
question.
answer the question? Can
Oh
can
yeah.
you pose a bit?
From Ida
I'm
S.
interested to
Yani,
pursue.
I'm interested to pursue MBA program by also a government servant. Okay, government servant as well as busy with main tasks. How your program will help me to help her, help Ida to pursue MBA program is but practically. Maybe Dr.
All
Joe
right.
can answer the question.
Yeah. Okay. Um. Okay. Thank you, Cik Ida Aziani. Yeah. All right. Okay. As I mentioned earlier, at UNIRAZAK, when we design our program, we before we design, we see who are the potentials, customer that going to enroll this. For the MBA, okay, we design it quite very unique. Okay, at UNIRAZAK, you can choose two options. Okay, your MBA. One is that MBA conventional mode. And this second one is the MBA, open and distance learning. Yeah, for this conventional, even though we call it conventional, but we only offer the lectures during the weekend. To cut it short, only Saturdays. All right. So because our target MBA program, our target market actually for the working adults. All right. That is number one. Number two, if you don't like to travel to come to the campus, we offer you open and distance learning. Then 100% will fully online. Don't get me wrong. When we call it 100% online, it doesn't mean we don't have any lecture. We do offer lecture to our student, but we go for the live streaming. Yeah, live streaming lectures. Yeah, so we also will take your attendance. But the good thing, if you can't make it, if you have something else, urgent matters to attend, so you get excuse from the lecturers, you can replay, record the lecture. Every lecture in at UNIRAZAK is compulsory for our lecturers to record the lecture. Then the next day they're going to upload the slot or the lecture into our UNIRAZAK online experience, which you can play 1,000 times. You can replay 1,000 times if you don't understand about the topic. You see, that is the beauty of our program in UNIRAZAK as well. But for the conventional also, we use UNIRAZAK as the teaching and learning device, to help to assist the student, because all the assignment, all the project, all the exam will use our UROX platform powered by CM, Canvas LMS. Yeah, so we offer very unique and very flexible program to our potential or to our student, to make their dream come true, to if they want to have to obtain higher qualification but they are busy, we have solution for you. But to be honest, we do not compromise on quality is there, yeah, but the way of the we deliver the lecture, you know the exam, the quizzes, totally different, because we going to utilize technology, to teaching and learning. All right. So what I like to say here, we use technology to improve teaching and learning, and also the quality of the graduates. Yeah, can you imagine now you go and enroll into UNIRAZAK program fully online. So at the same time, you will increase your skill in terms of presentation, to use Google Meet, Zoom, or Microsoft Teams. All right. So that is a part of the requirement in the future. You know, in the future, we don't need a physical presence to present. So you already acquire the skill during your study. Yeah, because students are required to use technology to do discussion, to do a presentation, to do quizzes. This is something like a new skill for you. I mean, especially for the government servant. Then, in the future also, we're going to have that e-government. All these things that we only can get advice from the system, rather than to go to the to the customer service counter to get information. All right. I think UNIRAZAK, we are very flexible in terms of teaching and learning, but we also maintain the quality of the graduate that we're going to produce. Because we never offer a program without MQA requirement, MQA accreditation, because it is not good for the student. Because if they completed their study, they cannot go to other institutions to further up their studies, because of it's not recognized by the MQA. UNIRAZAK, we only offer accredited program by MQA. Okay, unless we have that also short courses, then they can go for the micro credentials, accreditation as well. That one also have been approved by MQA. So UNIRAZAK, we have approved center, approved program by MQA for the APEL A, APEL C, micro credential as well. So because that is the thing that we are really concerned when we want to offer our program to the student. Then don't worry. Now most of our program, we have this what you call that teaching and learning using digital technology. I hope I already answered your question, Cik Eda. Yeah? Thank you.
I think we have a few more questions.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, from Mr. Najib Honto. I would like to pursue further into MBA based on the experience. How effective is it of the online class compared to physical? With all the current potential interference of back-to-back online meeting, our focus may be limited, especially for working individual. So I think Prof. Ben can answer the question. Go ahead, Prof. Ben.
Okay. Yes, it's a common questions raised from almost of the students regarding this one. How to pursue further into MBA? Like I say, because I'm a lecturer, I teach as well. So for my class is most of the time is Saturday. Maybe morning one class, afternoon one class, and then evening one class. So that your evening time, your Saturday, morning, afternoon, evening, you must reserve about, let's say, 1 hour plus, 1 hour, 2 hours, 2 hours, 2 hours for the online lecture. If let's say, we really want to conduct a class during weekday, then get ready. The timing is waktu malam pukul 9, 9 to 10 or 9 to 11 p.m. So it definitely will not disturb your office hour. It will definitely not going to disturb your office hour. And at UNIRAZAK, I don't want to say for other compared to other university, or it's not fair. But let's say in my university, UNIRAZAK, I'm the lecturer. I conduct my online class. I know that my class got 10 students, but when I take the attendance, it's only 7 students. 3 of them, like you say, ada meeting lah, bos panggil saya ada meeting, impromptu meeting, emergency appointments. Fine, definitely fine. I will upload my entire lecture recording into a platform, into a database. So when you are free, you go back home already, now it's your personal time, you can replay the recording. And our system managed to trace whether my student have watched the recordings or not. So my attendance actually is based on whether you replay my video or not. If yes, the attendance will be say yes, present, bukan absent. Wow, Dr. Ben, are you saying that even though I didn't turn up in my class in the lecture class on the particular time, also okay? Okay, then this is a definition for online education. Online education, you tak semesti di sana tutup tiam-tiam tengah punya tu. Itu bukan online education tau. Now online education is very free, very flexi, your own time. But now at UNIRAZAK, what as the dean can promise you right now is our class definitely not during office hour. It's after office hour. To be more specific, Saturday. Okay, Saturday. Okay, I think that's it for my answer. I pass back the time to. Is there any next question that I can answer one? I am interested to pursue master, not the they are MBA and MIM. Which is better for me? I am now working more in project management. Which course is suit for me? What is the difference for these two? Dr. Joe, you want to answer or I can answer for you?
All right, can I answer that, Prof. Ben? All
Please,
right.
Dr. Joe, please.
Okay. It's similar with MBA, but MIM sort of to me. Okay. All right. You have to understand that MBA, the difference about MBA and MIM. Okay. MIM more focused on management. MBA more focused on business. Okay, business admin. All right. When we talk about this, the core subject for the MBA, you will learn about the finance, accounting, okay, what you call that, statistic, okay, strategic management, that kind of thing. So this is for you to understand the whole concept of the organization, how to manage the business. The management is more focused on managing, yeah, managing is not heavy on the in term of the for financial side or accounting, that kind of thing. You see, so there are two different. All right. So for the if you are in project team right now, UNIRAZAK, when we design our MBA, we have we put measures. Okay, means that one major with the three subject on that particular areas. Let's say for the for the MBA, we have 12 specialization. Yeah, you just name it, from the human resource, finance, entrepreneurship, project management, international business, and so on. You know, so uh, uh, for you, the opportunity, if you want to know the whole concept of manage MBA, actually MBA actually we design for those without business knowledge. Most of them they are from engineering background, technical background, science. Because they want to involve in this business, but they already have that their core skill, from the degree program. Let's say Bachelor of Engineering, or mechanical. So they want to to understand about the business. Yeah. So they're going to enroll in this kind of program, MBA, to acquire business knowledge skill, yeah, for them to understand. All right. For you, we give, if you are in the project team, we give you that core business subject, plus another three project management subjects. So you're going to get MBA majoring in project management. All right. So but at the same time also you will learn about the how to do research, then how to prepare project reports. Yeah. And towards the end, you're going to you have to submit project paper in last semester, for you to get master's degree from the UNIRAZAK. Yeah, it's a total package actually. So um, but for the MIM, we don't have any measuring subjects or specialization. It is only for the management. Yeah, I hope I already answered your question, Aziz Effendi. Thank you.
Admin, is there any more question? Okay, all right. So I think we're gonna close the Q&A session for today. Maybe Dr. Johari can have a last word, or maybe the final thought for today's topic.
Okay. I just want to wrap up what we have discussed today, Chief Faiz. For me, the important of for the measure right now, actually, we have to build, an army of entrepreneurs. When we have a very strong entrepreneurs pool of entrepreneurs, automatically startups will follow. Okay, so this is can speed up the recovery of Malaysia economics actually, yeah, Malaysia economy. Because why? Entrepreneurs, they have a primary of a mindset, a quality of mindset. Yeah, I just want to list down here. There are three. So like vision, entrepreneurs will see problem as opportunity. That is number one. Okay, that number two, drive. They put together resources, yeah, to gainfully execute. Means that the resources from everywhere, not are owned by them, but they gather it, then they can execute in meaningful way. That is number three. Empathy, to they understand the customer challenge deeper, and create the right solution for them, because they think about the customer needs, the customer wants, So this three mindset is very, very important for the mindset of the entrepreneurs. But if we take this entrepreneurs mindset and put in our, in our organization, so everyone will have that, entrepreneurial mindset. So similar with the what there is entrepreneurs also having it. Okay, so entrepreneurial mindset is very important now. Okay, like it or not, whether you are entrepreneurs or whether you are not entrepreneurs and working in the company, this entrepreneurial mindset is very, very crucial. To end the session, I think that is a part of what I believe. If we want to gain momentum, to get a fast recovery for Malaysian, economically or socially, we have to do a lot of things, not just sit and wait for the, for the direction. We have to initiate the change, within us. Thank you very much.
Thank you,
Very safe.
thank you, Dr. Johari, the senior director of the CCE. And then, Dr. Ben, do you have any last word for the audience?
To me, the pandemic will last for another few more years. So we need to plan. My keyword is we need to plan what we want in future. Yes, as I mentioned, as my sharing today, have to get ready our skills, our attitude, our positive attitudes toward this pandemic. We cannot go back to the old norms anymore. So looking forward, and I like Faiz punya introduction. Don't give up. Don't give up, and then looking forward. How to move forward is, again, maybe education, maybe further MBA or further PhD might be your options. I'm not saying that it's compulsory, but just drop you. Maybe three of us here today, we just want to drop you another option, which is further your MBA or master. And I think this is the advice from the deans of graduate school UNIRAZAK. With that, I say thank you. Thanks.
Thank you, Dr. Joe. Thank you, Prof. Ben. Right, I think we toward the ends of the session. Yeah, even although the pandemic may have changed all your plan and left you feeling uncertain on your next career move, there are still many career opportunity available to you. Perhaps continue with your study is the best way right now, right? There are plenty. For example, you were to continue your study, there are plenty of funding and scholarship, I believe, the government right now offer. For example, MARA scholarship, PNB, Bank Negara, Bank Rakyat, and many more, I believe. All right. And then maybe by participating or enroll yourself into our program, okay, you might have a remote internship, or even if you are completing your master, you may come up with this new skill and better career plan. Or maybe one day you were to decide to become an entrepreneur and to start your own business, right? So it can be maybe become the next Netflix as you know it today, or even Twitter or Uber. Okay, if you have any further question, all right, so you can visit us at skc.com.my or unirazak.edu.my, or maybe you can contact us or WhatsApp us at 018-320-0817. I think with that, we're going to close our session for today. I wish all of you the best of luck, and thank you. Bye.